ESPN's Stephen A. Smith has said that Mayweather told him we're getting very, very close in regards to a potential Conor boxing match. And people from Conor's team have leaked that it's all but a done deal. And, of course, Floyd is denying it, and I don't think Conor's commenting. And as much as what I really want to see is Conor fight Khabib or Tony Ferguson and defend one of his belts. But I got to be honest, this fight I would pay to see. Well, I will root for Conor. I don't like Conor that much, but I would love to see him smash Floyd. If he beats Floyd Weather, I will be a Conor McGregor fanboy.
Yeah, the thing
I will.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not. Name the last exciting Mayweather fight.
Agreed.
I mean,
I
that's
agree.
One. And two,
but
what does he really? I mean, Conor's got everything to gain on it. Like as far as if he loses in a boxing match. Big deal. He's still a better overall fighter. He'll still kick his ass in a real fight. He'll kick his ass in an MMA fight. So who really cares? So I mean, he's got nothing but something to gain, and then he could just be like, all right, you beat me, and so what? I can still kick your ass, and I got a lot of money now. I don't know. Chris
and I were talking about this before, and I agree with you. And Conor has not defended a belt yet, but I think here's what I think it is. I think his thing is he's like an adrenaline chaser, and he only likes new shit. Which is probably why he wants money to buy new cars. Like he's a new shit guy. Like I like new shit. I want a new challenge. All right, I get the fucking featherweight. Yeah. Next, lightweight. Yeah. Next. Like I'm not saying that that's right, but that seems to be his high. And Chris pointed out before the show, and he was correct. When he did lose and tap in the second round, he handled it really well, and he didn't fucking cry, and he didn't run away and hide. He talked to the press. He was the better man tonight, and then he fought him again. And he beat him in a decision, which is very impressive. So, as much as I would love to say fucking Conor shouldn't do he has done most of what he said he was going to do, or at least tried to.
Listen, I'm sure we'd all watch. That's but the thing is, I prefer to watch MMA.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like if you
or him fight Triple G.
He's fighting. Jimmy's almonds are arriving now.
Thank you very much. Jimmy's almonds is a person. Can I have my Diet Coke and a kiss?
Oh, look at this.
Thanks.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Don't get nervous now.
Hey, don't get nervous, girls.
Thanks.
Remember that, Goodfellas? Don't get nervous, girls.
That's good, man. Like Spider. Look at that. He told you to go fuck yourself.
Crawl like you crawl for the fucking almonds.
Spider. Spider, that ended up being Christopher.
Yeah, it was. It was
Christopher from Sopranos.
I know that, but how do I not remember his real name? Oh my!
I don't remember.
Don't tell me. I'm so mad at myself.
What's that?
What's his first name?
What is it?
Michael.
Oh, Michael Imperioli, of course.
He's got you look like Court McGee today for some reason. Are you growing out your beard?
I do.
Yeah, it's a Court McGee beard. We don't like it.
You're getting the Court McGee look.
We don't like it.
It's gonna shave my head.
I kind of like it. You got to shave the mustache because he doesn't have the mustache.
We don't like it. Matt and I object.
Matt liked. I think Matt said
you're growing your beard out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so what are you saying?
I don't know. What was I saying?
We were talking about Conor and fighting all these different.
Yes. Well, listen, I get more excited if you say, "Listen, he's fighting." It's signed. He's fighting Mayweather. Well, if you're saying he's fighting.
El Kakui, just say it.
Well, El Kakui, Khabib. I like saying El Kakui.
Nurmagomedov.
Stop it! You're making me say Gesundheit. Hey, listen. I'd be really excited for that. I mean, I'm just not that into boxing.
But it might time out well because if they're fighting, Khabib and Tony Ferguson are fighting March 4th. When is this Conor Mayweather thing? How much lead up? They're probably a long June.
Yeah, June probably.
Yeah, that's a long time to make these guys wait to fight a championship fight.
Nah, he's got to get back in the mix in there. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, that's what everybody wants. I'm sure anyway.
Brock just retired.
Nah, really?
I didn't really care either. I think he should have.
Look at me.
But, I mean,
I'm like, yeah, that's exciting. No, that's cool. Listen,
yeah, he's out.
I'm sure if he wants to ever unretire, that'll be news. He'll jump back in. But he's getting up there. What is he? 41?
He wants to probably just do regular WWE. That's a hard life. Being a professional wrestler is hard, but it's not as hard as MMA.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different thing. I mean, it's basically acting with. It's like
very physical
a stunt man that's good at acting. Also, yeah. I don't know, like you know what I mean, like that type of thing. Your body's taking a beating, but there is that whole predetermined outcome that is unlike fighting in the cage for real.
Well, Jermaine Durandame has called for a real. I like Jermaine Durandame because I like who she is as a person. She's called for a rematch against Holly because I think that she didn't like there being some question, and she said, "I have nothing but respect for Holly in the UFC and the guys on UFC Unfiltered." And because I added that part, and because of that, I want to say right now that I think I owe it to Holly and to her and to the fans to do this fight again and make sure the winner of this historic belt is crystal clear. I respect that.
I respect the hell of it.
And she also should have put in parentheses, and I don't want to fight Cyborg.
Yeah, right.
No, but how about this? Brutal. How about this? Everybody's waiting for that Cyborg to jump in there. I mean, that division was basically made for her. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, who would you rather see, the rematch versus Holly or watch Jermaine versus Cyborg?
Cyborg, and then Holly fights the winner.
First of all, Jermaine versus Cyborg is going to be. I mean, how's that? Look at that.
Cyborg puts her up against the cage, though. That's a
well. I mean, they're going to be also. They both get hit hard, man, and like Holly could bring the fight to the best of them, but she I don't know. I mean, Jermaine looked a lot stronger and bigger and just try. I don't know. I thought
she wasn't as aggressive. But and right or wrong, Matt. Let me throw this at you.
What's that, pal?
I'm trying to sound like I'm on ESPN. Right or wrong, Matt. She puts her up against the cage. She's going to be a lot more effective than Holly was against the cage.
Yeah,
Holly's very good, but
you got to understand that she's is she a brown belt or a black belt in jiu-jitsu, Cyborg?
I got to think she's a black belt.
I would hope she's a black belt.
Yeah, I mean,
when I think of her, she's a black belt. She's a black belt to me, man.
Well, she's good. She's good on the floor for sure, you know, and she's bigger and stronger. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I see her taking her down. She might just be looking to. Yeah. Try her luck standing.
But again, against the cage, if she gets her and dirty box her against the cage, Jermaine's going to be in deep trouble.
The thing is this, for she might have a little bit more tools. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're still yet to see, we got to see her in some bad positions. I mean, she took away the takedowns from Holly.
Yeah, she did very well.
Know. Holly was beating herself up about that in the post-fight thing, saying that she could have committed more to some takedowns. What was up?
I'm seeing that she has a brown belt, actually.
That's what I was going to say.
But she's a high, you
think I don't know my shit?
I totally agree. I just like the idea.
I'm sorry for yelling at you.
You're not yelling at me.
Okay,
you're yelling about something.
I know. I get excited. Listen, first of all, Travis Brown's coming on.
We're calling him very shortly.
And I like Travis. I want to talk to Travis.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
There's a new rule change, and I want to know what you think of it. Officials are now going to use instant replay when they feel a fight ending sequence was possibly caused by an illegal action, a foul of some sort, whether intentional or unintentional. Once reviewing the replay, the ref's either going to confirm or dispel whether a foul was committed that brought about the fight ending sequence and take the appropriate action. It's not to be used to review the actions of the referee. It's not to be used, was it stopped the fight? Was it a tap? Was the fight stopped at the right moment? That's not what it's for. If a referee utilizes the replay, the information obtained from the replay cannot be used to restart the fight, as the fight is officially over and may not be resumed. So, meaning they're not going to say, okay, this happened. Nope, he didn't tap. Let's restart.
It's not for that.
It's only once the fight is ended. If there's a question about the sequence that ended the fight being sparked by a foul or inspired by a foul or an illegal move, then it can be used to determine the outcome of the decision, the winner of the match. The sole purpose of this replay is to allow the referee to make a correct call on the outcome of the fight and calling the winner. Whether having to go to the judges' scorecards for a technical decision, is the fight going to be a no contest or disqualification?
No, these aren't implemented yet. They just passed these proposals. Yeah.
But the most important thing is this. They call this the Jim Norton rule, and that's not loss of bodily function, TKO. If a fighter loses control of bodily function in between rounds, the ringside physician would be called. If not cleared to continue, the fighter would lose by a TKO. If fecal matter becomes apparent at any time, the bout shall be halted by the referee. If you shit your pants, as I would say to Dana, I could picture my discussion. Hey, look, man, other fighters have shit their pants. And Dana would say, yes, but not during the introductions.
Off a body shot, somebody took a nice body blow and it comes out the other end is one thing, but and on this side of the cage we got Jim. No, you're shitting yourself. It is nerve-wracking, Jim.